Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with another base game only build for my build in Newcrest save file, and today we are building in the lot that I was the most nervous about, and this is the 40 by 20 lot in Newcrest. And I was really struggling because I wasn't sure what to build in this lot. I have to be honest, I almost completely forgot about this lot. I almost left it for the very last thing to do, but I was so nervous about what to build. I didn't know what to do in this lot because originally what I wanted to do was to have like a residential rental type of lot in this like type of build in this lot, but we don't have residential rentals in base game that came with for rent. So I couldn't build that. It would have been perfect to have two builds, like two different houses in this lot, because it's a really long lot, and this is the weirdest one in the whole Newcrest. So what else can you build? I didn't want to have like a community lot in this lot because this is more of a residential area for my save file. I already have a park right next to this build, and I didn't want to have the park in this lot because you see that behind the park there's like another type of park situation going on, and there are some picnic benches and some grills and stuff. So the other lot was perfect for a park. So what else can you do? So I came up with this kind of white suburban type of house, and I ended up really liking this house. It ends up being a 4-bedroom 3-bathroom house, and yeah, I tried my best to use like as much of this lot as possible. I'm pretty sure I still ended up not using the whole lot. So in case you want to make this house bigger, or maybe you want to play with this build but you have for rent and you want to create like a residential rental or anything like that, you can definitely do that, because I mean, we have the space. This lot is really, really long. So you can build, I don't know, 3 houses in here if you want, but I just kept this one that I think it's just perfect for this area. It looks really nice, and I wanted to go for something more like plain, I would say, when it comes to the color scheme that I used for the exterior. So there's a lot of white but different textures, and that's something that I do really like. So it gives a little bit more of a variety to what you see, because the houses that I've been building for the save file, the suburban ones, are pretty much brown, white, but this one is white and white. So yeah, during working on the exterior, I really wanted to try and make a white house look beautiful, because it's hard in The Sims to make a white house that like you can actually notice and that you feel that it's beautiful. And I don't know, I don't usually build white houses because of that, but this house, I mean, the inspo pic that I found on Pinterest for this build, it just screamed that I had to keep the white in the exterior. I'm gonna try my best to find the inspo pic to pop it here on the screen so you guys can see it. But yeah, we're now working on a little bit of the landscaping. I kept it pretty simple, and I built this house a few weeks ago. I kept it in like in my like saves or something, my saving videos or something, like for a rainy day. I have this build, but I have been wanting to upload this build for a while now. I just have been building so many other things lately, and I mean I needed to build some other stuff as well. I really had a lot of fun building for the very veggie legacy challenge, and I am currently working on the 2nd gen of that challenge. I have been doing some gameplay because I want to build the 3rd generation house for the Fatal Flaws legacy challenge. I have been building many things for fairies, and for many I mean 2. That's a lot to me, at least, because we are getting the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. So yeah, there are different things that I have been working on, and I completely forgot about this build for a while. I finished editing this during the weekend, and I decided to upload uploaded today, so you can actually enjoy of this build. This has been already up on the gallery for a while now, so if you are already playing with this build, here's my building process. But yeah, this has been up on the gallery for a while now, and a lot of people have downloaded it, and that makes me really happy because I do enjoy building with base game. Since I decided to start this save file, I have been having so much fun building with only base game. So yeah, I just love to see that people have been downloading these builds and they are enjoying it. And of course, if you don't have like all the packs, because I am working on my own save file with any restrictions when it comes to the packs, and I have been working because I do own every single pack. If you don't have all the packs, or if you just have some of them, these houses are perfect for you, so you can come here, download this build and customize it with all the packs that you have and stuff like that. Or if you only have base game, if you're a new player to the game and you only have base game, you can come and play with these houses. They have been already play tested, and I'm really excited about this save file because I'm pretty sure we have like 4 lots left. And then I'm gonna be releasing this save file, and I do want to ask you guys if you want me to continue working, because I have been asking this for a while, but I haven't properly asked. I think if you want me to continue renovating all the other worlds with only base game and the pack from that world. So for example, if you say yes and you want me to build with like in Willow Creek, that's a base game world, Windenburg, I can renovate every single lot using only base game and get together. Or if you want me to build in Delta Valley, I can do that with only base game and get famous and stuff like that. And the same thing goes with the other packs, like game packs and stuff. So if you want me to renovate Tartosa, I can build with only base game and my winning stories. So I would really like to know what you guys think. Maybe I will be popping up like a poll on the community tab as well, in case you want to go and vote. But yeah, that's something that has been really, like, I have felt really inspired to renovate more things with only base game, because working on the other save file, it has taken me at least 4 years now. I'm not even remotely close to half of all the lots that I have to renovate. But this renovating with only base game, like building with only base game and one pack, for instance, it helps a lot with the I don't know, speed in which I'm building, I think, and finishing every world and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, if you would be interested in me renovating like the other worlds with only base game and the pack that comes in that world. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be creating a community poll, as I said. But now we're in the interior. We're working on the kitchen. The kitchen ended up being quite big, so there's space for a peninsula, as you can see here. And yeah, I really had a lot of fun with this kitchen. I of course had to use these new counters and cabinets that are not so new anymore, but they are the newest ones that we have, because they're really versatile and I do really like them so much. They're beautiful. They're perfect for a suburban house, and they come in so many different swatches. I actually struggled a little bit trying to figure out which colors I wanted to use for this build. But now we're working on this kind of cooking area. I really like doing this. I think it just gives so much realism to a build when you create like this really tiny space for your Sims to pretend like they're cooking and making like lunch for their kids. So I just love this. I think it's so cute, and it just, I mean, I didn't add that many things to the kitchen because we don't have that many decor items for kitchens with only base game. But creating that area with the cutting board and the sandwich, it just makes you feel like this house is lived in and it's been cluttered for a while, and you have a lot of things in there. It's really weird, but that's what I think, like the idea that comes in my mind every time that I do something like this. I don't know what you guys think about that. But that's pretty much what I see every time that I do that kind of really tiny detail in there. But yeah, we're working on the dining space right now. The dining and the living spaces are both open concept, so they are sharing the same space, but you see me now adding this pillar here. And to create a little bit of a separation, I didn't want this to feel like a closed concept by any means. So I just added that pillar there and thought that that helped a lot to create like the two different rooms. And yeah, I'm gonna be adding some other stuff here because I don't exactly remember how many kids you can have in this house, but I do know that at least you can have an infant, because I'm gonna be adding a crib here, like the portable one, the one that you can put in your inventory and that you can move around. That's gonna be in here. And yeah, there are gonna be some toys as well, and I know there's space for a child as well, but I don't remember if I also have space for a teenager. I could have worked on a teens room as well, but as I said, I built this a few weeks ago. I don't exactly remember the type of family that I had in mind for this build, so I don't know, but I do know that there's space here in the living room for a crib and some toys, and that's something that I have been working on for a while now, trying to make my common areas in a family home feel more family home liked. So adding stuff like toys and games and stuff laying around, because kids, they keep their toys in any place that they can. So if they leave all the toys in the living room, if you haven't taught them to clean up the room or like clean up the toys, they will keep them anywhere. So that's pretty much what I was trying to do with these houses. That gives a little bit more of realism as well. Right now, my son is almost 10 months old, and he already has taken over the living room in the house. He has like a basket full of toys, and every time he plays with them, then I see it and I have to clean up everything, because I mean, he's 10 months old. He doesn't know how to clean up the toys. But that's something that I have been seeing for a while now, and I know it's realistic. I've seen it in many other family homes, so that's what I tried to do here. And I think it just helps a lot. So you saw me adding like sports equipment and stuff in the entryway as well, and now we're adding a high chair for the infant. Gameplay wise, I don't usually use the high chair, I have to say that. It's kind of buggy. It bothers me a little bit when it comes to toddlers, but when it comes to infants, I do like to unlock those milestones, like trying food for the first time and stuff like that. So I do like to add the high chairs because you have an infant. I think it's weird. I don't know if you guys use the high chairs at all, if you play with the milestones with the infants as well. I have no idea, but that's pretty much what I do like to do every time that I do gameplay. Now we're working on the office. So I added a computer here, I added some bookshelves, as you can see, and I'm adding an easel as well. So there's gonna be a sim that is a painter, probably. Maybe one of the parents lives out of painting. And yeah, I added the easel in there, and I don't know, I didn't add an easel outside. So yeah, that was another build. I think a build that I already uploaded. But anyways, we are working on the second floor, and we're working on the main bedroom. I use this bed that it's an unlockable bed from the painter career, I'm pretty sure, and I almost never use it. I do really like this bed. I think it's one of the most normal beds that we have in base game when it comes to double beds, but it still had some cracks on the wood and stuff, and it's kind of missing a little some pieces. It's kind of old styled, and that's something that bothers me a little bit every time that I try to use it in suburban houses. So yeah, but I decided to embrace it and use it in here. Now we're working on the teens room, so I did have space for a teenager. I didn't remember that, and I put two single beds together. I play tested this whole build, so everything works. So your Sims are actually gonna be able to sleep in this bed, and I made sure to add all the decor in the other side of the bed. So the one that your Sims are not gonna be using, I added all the decor in that bed, so your Sims can actually use the proper side of the bed. And this kid is gonna have a computer as well. They have a guitar and a lot of different stuff. I decided to add a telephone as well in the bedroom, because that's something that growing up, I really wanted to have. I always saw these movies, all the TV shows, teenagers having phones in their bedrooms, like their proper, like their own line and stuff. And I always wanted to have a phone in my bedroom, and I never did. So yeah, I decided to give this teenager what I didn't have as a teenager. That's weird, but I did it. And I also used the inflatable chair that we got in the Blast from the Past rewards challenge as well. I do really like that teens room. Now we're moving into the infants room. So this is a nursery, and I use this wallpaper with the dinosaurs in this purple swatch that I do really like. I really wish we had more wallpapers like this one, or maybe if we ever got an update and we got more swatches, that would be amazing, because this wallpaper is one of my favorites. The kind of nursery wallpapers or kids rooms wallpapers that we have in base game are definitely one of my favorites to decorate any type of kids room or nursery. They're just so beautiful. They have these really weird combinations, like color combinations that just work, and that's weird for a base game wallpaper from 2014. It's really weird, but they do work, and I do really like them. So hopefully we'll maybe get an update someday with more swatches for these wallpapers, because they're really cute. I love the dinosaurs. I love the one with the penguins and stuff. So yeah, and using a dinosaur themed for a girls room, I really like that. I do really like it. Yeah, we're working on the only bathroom that I kept in the speed build. The other ones have been fully furnished already. But I wanted to keep this one for the video because I think this is the biggest bathroom, and I added a ton of different decor here, so you can see that we're working on this area here of the sink. And yeah, I actually had a lot of fun decorating this house. Talking a little bit about the nursery once again, because I do want to say this. My son, as I said, is turning 10 months in like on Saturday, and we're already planning his birthday party. And I'm really excited because what we want to give him for his birthday is this really massive kitchen set for kids. The one that comes with the sink and the stove and some plastic food and stuff like that. I have always dreamed of giving that to my child. And my boyfriend and I decided that was gonna be like the perfect gift for a child. And because he really likes to see us cook, and he loves to see us eat, and he wants to eat what we have. So yeah, I think that's gonna be such a cool present for him. And I think it's gonna be like the first time in my family history that I see a boy getting a kitchen set for a birthday. And I know that's so old-fashioned to say, but it's a reality. I'm really ready for him to get a lot of dinosaurs and toys and cars and stuff like that, and I really wanted to give him a kitchen set. So yeah, my mom, I think, is gonna buy like the shopping cart that comes with a lot of food as well. That's gonna be so cool playing with him with that, and I really want that to have that in The Sims 4. We used to have this easy bake oven in The Sims 3, and I was obsessed with that item. Every time that I had a child, they would make the I think it was cupcakes and brownies and stuff, and I would love that to have that in The Sims 4. That would be amazing, and have a version for infants and toddlers. That would be so cool. But yeah, I talked over everything from this bedroom. This is a kid's room, and I really like it. I used the bed that we got in the latest update. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this build. So I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.